Why, hello there, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Nathri, and welcome back to the Broken Script. In the last episode, we did a few things, such as we finished the roof on the house behind me here, and we also did a short little investigation on a secret world hidden inside of this mod's files. In that world, we discovered a number of interesting things, as well as the implication that we aren't the first ones to experience whatever horrors are in this world. It seems that whatever SMP they had going was corrupted by something. Something that came from deep down under the bedrock. Integrity? So anyway, in this video, I'm planning on a number of things. First, I want to actually go underground and start getting some diamonds. I think we're long overdue for some diamonds and some diamond gear. And another thing I want to do is I want to try to make like a pit to try and trap those void mists because those guys are getting pretty annoying, and I would like to find a way to at least temporarily dispatch them whenever the time or whenever they spawn, if you know what I mean. And I also want to do a couple of experiments, such as if I remember correctly, when we went to the null torture dimension, that place with the bedrock tunnels that one time, we found a disc. Yeah, C418 chirp. And I want to actually try playing this disc in the jukebox that's in that place over there, so I guess let's do that real quick and see if anything out of the ordinary happens. So here is the jukebox. Nothing's in here. Oh, putting a disc in there. So what if I play this? I just realized we've been reset to day 2. We were on like day 13 or something like that in the last episode. What happened? When did we get our time reset? But it doesn't seem like anything's happening with this disc, so instead, let's just play 13 again. I don't think anything will happen there, but let's just let that play. Anyway, let's head back to the base now. Oh yeah, there's another thing that I want to check out. If I remember correctly, while I was in replay mod scouting for a good thumbnail for one of the episodes, I think it was episode 3 or 4, I had discovered something with this netherrack cross here. There's actually a sign on the side of it. Yeah, look. Oh wait, I can read it from here. 000. I don't know what that means. Are those coordinates? Is it telling me to go to the coordinates 000? That's not terribly far from here. Why would it want me to do that? Hmm. Okay. So, now that we know what that sign says up there, I think the first thing we should do is try and make that hole a trap for the void mist. Now, what we're gonna need is a bunch of trapdoors so we can try and trick its pathfinding into getting stuck in the hole. And I think I have wood for that. Yes, I do. And I think we're gonna need more wood. We're definitely gonna need more wood. I should really move this crafting table out of here. Should probably just put it, like, right here. Yeah. Alright. How many trapdoors does that make? 16? We're gonna need more, but... Oh, yeah, I also wanted to see what this block does, or even what happens if I place any of these blocks back down. So, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna make sure that I have my spawn set here, yep. And I'm also going to, just in case something goes wrong, I'm going to put my stuff in these chests here. I'll take a little bit of bread just in case I get transported to another dimension. And now we're going to see if anything happens when we interact with these blocks. So first, we're going to use this block. See what happens with this. I can mine it. Touching it doesn't do anything, so what if I mine this? Oh. Wait, that's the same cross. That's the same cross that was over there. It has the same sign. That's interesting. What about this block? 431, 434. That has to have some kind of significance. And the little ID tag thing is just all dead. What did the hello block say? I didn't look. Okay, anyway, let's place this down. Can I do anything with it? No, I can't mine it, and I'm assuming that will just take me to the dimension, so let's just kind of get that back. And the it block, I can place it back down, but it just does the same thing. Okay, now that that's over with, let's just get that back. Nothing too major seemed to happen there, so... Yeah, I'm not too sure if there's any significance with that. I mean, clearly that did something. Let's just put these back in here. Oh yeah, Revuxor that dot door right here, or Revuxor, new Revuxor. New Revuxor? I literally cannot type. I cannot talk. Can I do anything with this? It kind of looks like there's like a pattern to it. I might be going nuts, but it really feels like there's a pattern in there. Yeah, I can't do anything with it. Wait, can I play it in the jukebox? No. Okay. It's a wild theory, but sadly it didn't work. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do with any of that stuff. Let's get our real stuff back, though. And it's also nighttime, so that probably means we're going to have a heck of a time outside. I'm not gonna... Actually, I'm gonna try to sleep. Let's actually try to sleep. Okay, looks like we can. I should probably make a new shovel. Well, I have nothing. All the more reason to start mining. I really could use these diamonds to craft stuff, but I just don't trust these diamonds for some reason. Something just does not seem right with them. So, let's just make an extra shovel, just in case this one breaks while making the pit. And also make sure we're not getting snuck up on by any of those guys. Doesn't seem like it. Let's put the pit, like, Like over here. Clear all this out. It's not gonna be too large. It's gonna be mostly a deep one. A deep pit, so... Let's make the outline of it here. Alright, I have dug the outline of our hole. It's gonna be about one chunk in terms of width. I've made it a 16 by 16 hole. So now comes the fun part. We just have to dig all this out now. Definitely gonna go through a lot of shovels, so... we might have to actually put this off until later, because I'm gonna need more iron to finish this. So let's just place some torches around this. I don't really want it to look, like, fancy in any way. I just want it to be something to... just get these guys to fall. Now we got that in. We'll definitely finish that later. But for now, we're gonna go mining. We really need to find some iron. And I have a lot of dirt. I could really do some terraforming now. So... alright. We have lots of coal, so let's just make some more torches here, then. I think this will make us a perfect stack. A little more than a perfect stack, but... it is what it is. And just put these seeds in this box. We might as well just make some more bread while we're here. Alright, 26 pieces of bread, that's pretty good. Let's go find a cave. Not sure which direction I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna take... like, which direction have I not really gone in? I don't think I've gone in this direction yet, so... let's see what's this way. So I guess my goal here is to just kinda run around and find a good cave. I'm also gonna just put a torch here. That way I know if I'm coming back at night. Oh yeah, one thing I wanted to talk about is at the end of episode 5, the last episode, a couple of interesting things actually happened. So, I know I did a pretty abrupt ending there. I just kind of wanted to do something a little unique with it. But what really happened at the end, I might even show the clip for you right now, if I still have it. But in case I don't, what happened is basically when I said this in chat, I had a bunch of text flash on the screen, like in the center of the screen, and then I was killed. I died. I think Null killed me, and shortly after that, like it was like a few frames after that, I got banned from the world because I forgot to enable safe mode on the secret world. Obviously, that's no big deal because I can just re-extract the world from the mod again, but here's something else interesting to note. I think you can actually see it in the full video on my channel, but if you go frame by frame, when I die and you kind of look through my dropped stuff, you can actually see, like, a grayed out Steve skin. Now, I've done minimal research on the mod myself just to figure out a little more about the lore. Apparently, this is Revuxor. Now, Revuxor... oh, getting stuck on the boat. Hold on. I want to mark the shoreline here with a torch so I don't get lost, even though I'm probably gonna end up getting lost anyway. But as I was saying, that entity that you see for just a couple of frames before I get banned from the world is called Revuxor. Interestingly enough, considering we have a block called name.revuxor. And supposedly, Revuxor is the one that actually is he's actually the one that bans you from the world. Now, supposedly, this entity has rarely been seen in the mod. Like, because he only appears for, like, a tick. I'm pretty sure he only appears for one singular tick. So, that's very intriguing. The fact that he actually was visible at the end of my episode there. I thought that was really intriguing. I only noticed it in editing. But, back to the lore of it, it's really intriguing that the entity is the one that actually bans you and not null. Because that almost reinterprets it. It gives it like a excuse me. It gives it more context. Like, because instead of like being like a get out of my world thing, it almost feels more like Revuxor is protecting you from whatever is trying to kill you. So, that's very interesting, you know? Very interesting to note. Of course, I drop it down right in front of a skeleton. But, yeah. So that's basically what happened at the end there. I just decided to add a little ending there once again, because I like to be creative. But we get to experience the fun of caving. I'm gonna actually gather this coal here, because I am a little nervous to enter the caves. Ooh, and an emerald. That's nice. Wait, an emerald? Do they spawn in windswept forests? I thought they only spawned in, like, extreme hills or, like, mountain biomes. Maybe this counts for some reason? I don't know. Either way, I'm not complaining. So yeah, let's go down here and see what we can find. A dead end. That's what we're gonna find. Okay. It might have been best just to do a strip mine, but I didn't want to spend too long just kinda doing a boring mine. I might have to find a new cave. But it is becoming nighttime, so it might be best if we stay down there and just mine downwards. Now let's just do a quick look around before it gets completely dark. See if we can find anything. And, well, alas, I don't see any caves out here, so... let's just head back down, then. Probably just gonna strip mine. Ow. That was just why. Alright, we're gonna go down into this part of the cave. And we're just gonna go all the way down, just as deep as we can. One of these times, I'm gonna look behind me, and there's gonna be, like, just something standing there. I don't know, I just get the feeling. With how this mod behaves, I honestly would not be surprised if I just see, like, Herobrine or something standing there. Alright, we're almost to deep slate level. Should be just coming up in a few blocks here. Oh. And we found a cave system. I don't know why, this is very nerve-wracking. Just right off the bat, I do not feel comfortable. Yeah, something is definitely not right with this. I don't know why. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why'd the gravel... Why is the gravel falling? Also, wait, I'm at -6. Why is there no deep slate? Actually, why... Why are the ores deep slate, but the... But the stone isn't? Right? Like, this isn't, like, retextured deep slate? That's cobblestone. I am confused. Why... What happened to the deep slate? Although, actually, that's... I noticed that in the secret world, too. The chunk went way into deep slate, but... There wasn't any deep slate. But the ores still had their deep slate variants. That's weird. I don't know why, I'm gonna keep blocks on my hotbar. I do not have a good feeling about this. Lots of iron in here, though. This just looped around, I'm pretty sure. Oh, why is the gravel falling by itself? I don't think that's normal. Ooh, a geode. I'm definitely taking back those amethyst blocks. Is that a raw iron block? Oh, you're kidding. That's a raw iron block. Oh, sweet. We just found a big iron pocket. This is probably the reason why I'm so tense in the first place. I had played an older version of this mod, like, not long after its first release, and I remember being down in the caves, and this like, wiry monstrosity just kinda... It just took me by surprise. This weird thing. I think that's why I'm so tense, because I remember that encounter, and I really don't want to encounter it again. And this cave is just freaky. I don't know. Another raw iron block. That's impressive. This is a big iron space. A ravine? Why did I not jump there? Dude, look at all this iron. That's crazy. I'm already at 32 plus 18. That's crazy. I thought I saw something over there. I think I might be going bananas. I feel a little bit of lag in the world. Is that... Oh, that's diamond. Okay. I did not expect to get diamonds. But here we are. It's like, I can't even tell. And here's some gold. Guess I'll take that too. Because why not? Alright, I think we're good. I think I'm good. Let's just take this pocket. Another iron block. Yeah, we're definitely good. We don't need to be greedy. I think we've gotten all we need from here. Oh, there's another iron block there, though. I don't... Oh, there's more diamonds there. The dilemma arises. You know what? I'm doing it for content. I'm doing it for the content. I'm doing it for the content. You just scared the daylights out of me. Okay, is my shield gonna work? Am I ever gonna block... Hello? Does this thing not exist? I don't know if this thing has blocked a single block. block the single block. Well, that explains it. Alright, let's go get these diamonds over here. It's just one. It's just one. That was really not worth it. And I guess while I'm here, I might as well grab this. You know? And that. Okay, I'm out of here. We are leaving. I think I came from this way. Yeah, I did. Okay. Because I looped around at a certain point. But this should still take us back to... Yeah, here we are. And here is our staircase. I actually want to take this redstone. It could come in handy for some future projects. As for now, we are leaving. Man, I don't know why that was so tense. Probably the most tense I've been in this entire mod. Alright. We're definitely gonna come back here, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a screenshot of the coordinates here. And now I need to get my bearings. I think I'm going the right way. Yeah, there's that hill. That was on my left when I arrived here. So we gotta go this way. I'd say that mining trip was very successful. We got a lot of resources from that. 44 plus, that's 36 pieces right here. So that's like... Hold on, I'm doing math. That's like 80 pieces. I think that's literally exactly 80 pieces of iron. That's really great. Alright. Let's head back now. See if there's anything on the path back. Maybe something tried to follow us. We have to tame a parrot. I think we need to get this parrot. I am wondering, maybe the parrot can imitate some of the sounds that, like, these mobs, or these... that these creatures can make? Or maybe even warn us beforehand. I know that kind of seems gimmicky, but... It could be something. But it'll just die horrifically in, like, a day, and... nothing will ever come of it. Yay! Okay. So, you're gonna follow me now. How do you get on my shoulder? Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. Do you teleport, is the question. Yes, you do. Okay. That's all I wanted to do. Just wanted to tame a parrot. No biggie. Another thing that we definitely need to find soon is a village. I don't actually think we've seen a village at all in this series so far. Mostly because I haven't really gone out to explore, because either I've been busy building, or trying to investigate the anomalies around my place, or... yeah, it's been kind of a mess, you know? But in this episode, we're gonna work on getting things a little more organized now. I do also have plans on making a bigger, like a bigger house. That little oak house is not gonna be the permanent one. And there's our torch right there, so, yep. Marked by the cross is our home. You're gonna come? Okay. He has teleported here. Good. So what happens if I break a leaf? Will it, like... will it update and realize that there's something weird with this? Like, you know, maybe this shouldn't be doing this? No. It's almost like this is the trunk, and these are the leaves. Like, this tree got separated, but in some weird way. Huh. That's weird. Oh yeah, that's right. There's a cross right outside our home. I'd forgotten about that, and it kind of startled me. Oh yeah, there's also this too. That was an attempt to go down one of those holes, and it kind of failed because there was lava at the bottom, and it went through a cave. But I promise I will eventually dig through one of those and see what's at the bottom. All right, you sit, and we're going to smelt this, and that's another 36. So yeah, that's in fact 80 pieces. I was right. We're going to need another furnace for smelting this, though, because it's a lot. So we're just gonna half this. And let's see, how can we, like, even this out? And we'll do this, and we'll do that. Yeah, that works. Okay. And I'm gonna put this in with the rest of the diamonds. And I guess if those diamonds are cursed, now those 3 that we just got are cursed with them, so... Yeah, they're probably not cursed, so... We are going to make a diamond pickaxe. Our first diamond pickaxe. Blam. Alright. So now, the next thing we need to do is, once we get enough iron, let's make a bunch of shovels. That should do. And with this, we should have enough to actually complete the hole. And then, the next void mist we see, we'll try and trap it. I really do hope that this works, because if it does, then that will definitely negate the risk of those void mists quite a bit. The main thing that I was thinking about was, if they can eat the items dropped by, like, zombies and cows, which we have seen before, they can probably delete my items if I were to die to them. So, yeah, even if they went over my items if I died from something else, they'd probably still delete my items. So we definitely can't have that happening. Oh? Local game hosted on port 00. Well, clearly not, because open the LAN is not... It's not opened. That's strange. Alright. And that is kind of implying that apparently What? What do you mean Ram to die is joining the game? What, so I joined his world and now he joins mine? Oh my god. Oh my god. He's right there. It's like a dark Steve skin. Do I want to get close? Oh, I did not expect this. What? Well, that's probably something I can decode or translate. Is he just gonna stand there? Maybe I shouldn't be on the tower, because he might destroy it. Oh, the time just changed. It just changed to midnight. Look, the moon is different. Hold on. That's a long message, whatever that is. I can't really get a good look at him. Okay, I might just have to sit on the staircase. Yeah, this is a good view. Every time he talks, there's a cave noise. Are you just gonna stand there? He left the game. What? I wonder if he actually would have showed up in the tab list. Oh, I just looked at an Enderman by mistake. My bad. That's, that's chilling. We just had Ram to die join the game. After... What's really interesting about that is the fact that this is the session after after I play on the secret world. Does that actually have an effect on the mod? There's no way that would actually do something, right? Extracting the world and and playing on it. There's no way that would actually affect how events play out, right? Because if so, I have seriously underestimated what this mod is capable of then. Unless was that completely by chance? I'm gonna have to translate this now. I'll be right back. I need to figure out how to translate this. Okay, so I went ahead and put whatever this is into a hexadecimal to English or text converter. It actually works, and it actually says something. So, the first message here, this one says hello. This one right here, this one says hello. This one, this long one, says, how did you find this server? It says, how did you found this server, but I'm gonna assume it means, like, find. And this third one here says, do you want to be friends? And then this fourth one here says, leave. It just says leave. Which I thought that was really compelling. So... it's like he mistook this world for his own server. There's definitely a lot more going on than I realized. I still find it really interesting that he joins the session after I investigate the secret world. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. What? What was that? That was like the same heartbeat that played when I spawned that. And then there was some other weird sound. Why is there water up here? Hello? What's going on? What the heck just happened? What the heck? That goes far up. I can't even... what the heck? Why is this here? There's like a circle of redstone torches over there, too. I don't even know what to think right now. There's so much happening still. As I was saying, I thought it was really interesting that the session after I play on the secret world happens to be the one where Ram2Die joins. And I was saying something else, like, I think it was something like, yeah, I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I don't know how it would be possible to program a mod to react to something after extracting a world folder out of its contents. I don't think that's possible to code. If it is, if somebody knows if it is, let me know, but that's really interesting. And then whatever that was that just happened. It really feels like we're getting deeper into whatever this mod has to offer. Of course it starts raining. It better not be thundering either. Because if it's thundering, that means mobs will spawn, and that might mean that events will start to happen. And I don't feel like dealing with that right now. I'm almost done with this. Just a little bit longer. Ooh, some coal. Alright, I think the hole is deep enough for now. We just have to do one more thing before we start putting in the trapdoors. And that is we need to start putting some cobblestone... Wait, hold on. I'm gonna start putting some cobblestone things around the edge here. Because my plan is I want to make like a spider trap, because in case it can climb, which I think, if I remember correctly, I'd placed a wooden pillar when one was trying to climb up the tower to try and block it off, but it kind of just seemed to go over it, or through it. So I am wondering if we do this, if it'll prevent it from climbing over the side. Instead it'll just get stuck. Ow. Alright, and then we're also gonna do this around the edge. Just to make it a little taller. A little more secure as well. Probably will have to put one more around the edge for like steps so it can actually get inside. Also gotta make sure I don't fall into this myself, you know? Okay, let's get that. And climb out of here. And we should have enough cobblestone to fill this in. Yes. And there we go. There is our little containment trap, which totally is not inspired by the containment trap of another YouTuber. Totally not. This is 100% original. So, with this, we should be able to keep these guys contained now. Let's put one more layer up here, just to make it a little taller. I really don't trust these void mists, and hopefully when we're done with this, we get one shortly after. We can really test this out. Alright. That's done. Now we just need wood for the trapdoors, and thankfully, we have a wood farm right here. Well, not that big, but I've kind of neglected to actually use it, considering that eldritch horrors have been all around it, but maybe I'll actually get to using it. Another thing I need to do is I need to put up a protective wall around this place, I think. Like around the house and the tower. So probably what we'll do is we'll make like a double or triple thick cobblestone wall around that whole thing. That should be enough to keep it pretty secure. And then we'll have this place to lock down any void mists. I'm really hoping this works. I'm really hoping that this actually keeps them trapped. And let's place them. Place them down. Alright, that should be pretty good. And let's just put them on the other side here. Oops. Just put them on the other side here as much as we can. Just so we have a little bit more coverage. Right. And now we gotta wait for a void mist. Hopefully one comes tonight. That way we can test this early. And we also need to make the steps for this, so that's one thing I was forgetting. And it's thundering. Yeah, no, this is starting to look like almost like an exact replica of Oromancy's containment pit. Yeah, I didn't intend on that, but, I mean, it's a good design, so why not use it? Whoa. Did lightning just strike right here? Ooh, I saw that. Wow, it's active tonight, isn't it? Kind of interesting. We'll make a crafting table just to go right here. Easy bread. There we go. Good food. Should probably make a composter so we can throw the extra seeds out that we don't really need. Turn it into bone meal. I have decided to spend the night just kind of overlooking our place here. Seeing if there's anything out of the ordinary. Doesn't seem to be anything strange. So, I think we're gonna have a pretty quiet night. Pretty quiet, stormy night, but a quiet night. And in the morning, hopefully we'll get a void mist to test out our new pit on. Oh, there is a void mist. We got a void mist. I am actually very excited to see this because we finally get to test our new contraption. So come right over here, buddy. Wonder what would actually happen if I used hitboxes. Oh look, we can actually see it. Yeah, I was debating on whether or not if I should use this, but I think just for this time, oh, wow, I almost caught fire. I think for now we'll just use hitboxes to kind of, you know, watch this thing get closer. I really want to see it. I really want to see it fall. Doesn't seem like it's going to. It's just gonna like path around or something. Once it gets up here, it might actually do something. Like maybe it'll come around and then fall there. Or it's not gonna come up here at all. Doesn't seem like it wants to. Oh, there it is. Oh, look, it actually went in! It actually went in! It actually works. Look at that! And I don't think it can actually get me. Is it still tall enough to... Yeah, look, even if it's right below me, it cannot reach me. So we have successfully trapped a void mist. Let's go. So now that you're in there, you can't get out, right? You're stuck. Let's come over here and see what he does. He's probably just gonna get stuck. Yeah, look, he's not... He's completely stuck. He cannot get out. That's quite the accomplishment. Alright. We have trapped an eldritch horror in a little pit. And, spider jockey! So now that we know that we have an excellent way of effectively dispatching those void mists, I don't feel as uncomfortable, doing stuff in the house now, because all I really gotta do is just pay attention to my surroundings, and just lead them over there, and then we're good. So, we'll probably end up setting a defensive wall around the place, that way they can't sneak up on the house. But that'll probably require us actually making the secondary house that I have plans for. But I'm just glad that we have actually solved the void mist problem, because I knew that was going to be a bit of an issue. Now I'm just thinking of what else we should do in this episode. There was something else I wanted to do. Oh yeah, should we finish the tower? Like, finish those slabs in between? We're gonna need a lot more wood for that. It is becoming daytime. So can it actually get me if it's, like, in the corner? Like, right here. Okay, so it can get me if I'm, like, right there, but that's not really an issue. So, the most important part is the fact that we can actually get these guys in here. So, yeah. Now that that's solved, let's go over here. Actually, first, I need to clean out my inventory, because, yeah, that took a lot of inventory space. We're just gonna dump all that in here. For now, I will move this into a different box later. Alright, we have enough wood for probably all the trapdoors that we're gonna need. I think we use like 22 something. Yeah, we use like 22 or something like that to make those like almost two sides, so we're probably only gonna need like 32. Yeah, that should be enough to fill all this in. I probably should have just counted it. Let's also see if our Void Mist friend is still here. Nope, he has disappeared. Wow. He gave up. Oh, I keep doing that. And look at that. I was pretty much right on point with the prediction here, so... Yeah, maybe we could make it, like, one block deeper, so I don't get the O. I have no idea how I saw that from so far away, but that... I'm pretty sure that is a skeleton horse trap. If I go near that, I'm gonna get ganged up on, so... yeah. I'm not gonna do that yet. But, we're... Kinda looked like that cow was staring at me from all that distance away. It was a little creepy, but... Now we have the hole complete, which I'm pretty happy with. I'm really happy that we actually figured out a way to stop them from coming. And now, what should we do next? Should we work on, like, a base for the next house? Because I do want to make a bigger house. I don't want this to be the normal house, because I'm gonna need more space for stuff. I guess I could make a basement, but... I just want a better place. Maybe what we could do is we could fill this in. No, because the tower is right there. I guess we could incorporate the 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 tower with this house. We've done it before. We probably would just have to fill this in with dirt or something to actually do that. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to incorporate this house with the tower. It could be something cool. And hold on. Alright. So, how should we do this? I think we kind of make it in the same style as that one, but obviously a little larger, so... We're gonna need some cobblestone for that. We might not have too much cobblestone, because I used the majority of it in that build. So... Yeah, we're gonna need more cobblestone. Kinda surprising that I have not that much cobblestone at all. So... I might actually just leave that for next episode, the secondary base. So... I guess what we could do is I actually want to investigate the house a little more. Or the clan base over here. So let's go back over here and just kind of search around a little more. See if there's anything else in here. One thing I haven't checked yet was, I think in the secret world I went back here. Oh no, I didn't. Yeah, no, I went back here in this world, but I didn't go back there in the secret world. So... Yeah, I completely forgot about that. Oh yeah, we also have an enchantment table that actually is level 30. Wait. This is a level 30 setup? Okay. So what can I do with this name.null? Like, it doesn't even do anything. Yeah, I can't craft anything with it, obviously. So, I'm not really sure. Anything else worthwhile here? Yeah, I've seen these signs. Nothing here, obviously. Lots of furnaces here. Yeah, there really shouldn't be anything here. Just gonna play this again while I explore. Just a creepy disc, you know? Just noticed that this is in the furnace. Should I try to, like try and smelt it? No, you can't smelt it. Okay. Good to know. Right, I forgot that I got rid of the purple blocks here. Yeah. One thing I want to try... Oh, is that because... That might be because there was an Enderman somewhere out there. Might have teleported in here during the rain and placed a grass block here. That's funny. But as I was saying, I want to actually make a nether portal here. It might not seem like much, but in the secret world, there was a nether portal in this spot. I think it was like, I don't think it was centered, I think it was just, kind of just right here. And I want to see if anything happens when we place that there. I also want to see what happens if I go to the top of this place here. So, I just need to move this. Hold on. Right. Oh, there's more signs up here. Okay. Oh boy, it's getting a little heated. Why can't I leave the game? Answer now. So somebody was having an argument up here. That's compelling. I didn't realize there was more to this. Huh. Wonder how long this has been here. And what is this? Why is there a redstone torch, like, square or circle here? Not sure. You know, just looking out over this landscape, it's really funny just how distorted this all looks now. Like, it almost feels like playing on some, like, really old multiplayer server, and it's like, you log off, and you come back, and there's just, like, these weird structures everywhere. I've had an experience like that before. There goes that disc again. I just... I don't know why, I want to keep playing it. I feel like I'm going insane. I'm gonna do it again. I will say, it's very strange how... When I played the disc in the secret world, the jukebox was like... There was like a void mist around it for like a split second, like... Weird particles all around it. Like, I don't know why it doesn't do that. Really weird. But yeah, this is another really compelling find. Is there anything on the backs? There is! You'll become one of us. So now we have to wonder who wrote this one, and who wrote this one. Like, obviously there's two people here, right? Or it's one, and it's like a possession thing. That could be. But assuming that it's like two players, like who wrote that and who wrote this? Like clearly, there are two personalities here. So... Yeah, I think that's all we're gonna... Oh my god. Oh my god, it's the infamous chicken jockey. I'm so scared. So now the next thing I'm thinking about is cow farm, or a pig farm, or whatever animal. We might need to make an underground farm entrance, just like an underground farm. That's what I meant to say. Because... I mean, I guess the void mists are easily dispatchable now. Maybe we don't need that, but... If there's other things that are gonna try and hurt us, then they might hurt the animals too. Also, how did you get in here? Oh, I might have spawned in there. Oh well. You'll get minced up by the void mists anyway, so... No big deal. So I guess we can actually work on a cow farm now without worrying about them killing stuff, because... And I mean, yeah, if we work on a wall, then we won't have to worry about that either, so... Yeah, so what should we do next? I know obviously we need to make a new house, but... Are there any experiments we could try? Not really, there's none I'm really thinking about. I guess we could go mining again, try and find more diamonds, but... I mean, we already have, like... Yeah, we already have 10, so I'm not too worried about diamonds. I guess we could work on the base of a house, you know? I guess we could do that in this episode. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with what I said before. Oh? There was just a black square at the bottom of my screen. Am I going nuts? I swear there was like a black... like a black thing at the bottom of my screen for like a second. It was very brief. But it was definitely there. And I don't see anything. I've also realized, besides the ramp to die event, and whatever happened with the water up there, it's been very quiet. None of those silhouettes have spawned, nor have any of the other things happened. Like, I haven't seen the faraways. I figured out that the name of the glowing guy is faraway, if I can speak. So the faraways haven't returned for a while. And I also I haven't really seen, I really haven't seen anything else, you know? It's been really quiet. You know, I'm gonna ask Noel, like, everybody asks Noel, like, what are you, who are you? I'm gonna ask, how are you? I swear if he kills me because of that. See if he actually responds to that. Or it didn't seem like he responded to that, he just kind of stayed quiet, so... Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna gather some stone for the base of our new house. So, we're gonna go... kind of just a ways away. And I'm also plugging up these void holes, because I've caught myself nearly running into them a few times, so... Yeah, just gonna clean up the environment a little bit. I'm gonna put a torch on this one just so I know. I do wonder if the void holes actually only spawn in the dark, because when they were all appearing, I did notice that they didn't appear, like, next to torches. Which, with how many of them there were, I will say it's quite a coincidence that none of them appeared next to, like, our base or torches. And I really should just make a strip mine. I really should. Because in the long run, it'll help us get more iron and just other resources. I will need to make more torches, though, which isn't going to be a problem. That's what I wanted to do next. I think that's actually what I wanted to do next. I've been all over the place in this segment of the video just because I had plans for, like, the experiments over there and the other blocks, and then... Oh, okay. No! Okay, now that that tinnitus attack is over, let's make these torches, and... Badoom. And we're going to head out now. Make a strip mine. Oh, wow. It is very eerie when you have your render distance down like this. You know what? I'm actually gonna keep it this low. I'm gonna make it a little higher. You know? So I can actually see, but... Ooh, yeah, that's creepy. I won't be able to see a lot of things, but... I think I should keep it that way while I'm down in the mines. Speaking of, is anything down here? Besides that hole? Always just a lot of stuff down here. It's really strange. I don't know why. Wait, why is this way not lit up? Whoa, wait a minute. Did I not go this way? That's crazy. I completely missed a part of the cave. That's crazy. Crazy work, me. Right. Well, I guess we found our way of getting stone. We're gonna go down to this ravine. Ooh. It's down there. Nothing. Right. Coal. Don't think there's really anything down here. I don't really see much. Then again, it is a ravine, so anything could happen down here. Wow. I will say, it is very eerie to have the fog down here. I just wish it was a little darker, the fog. I'm gonna turn it up with just a little bit. There. That's pretty good. I like to keep my eerie vibes, you know? My Herobrine vibes. Oops, some iron right here. Oh, wait. And here's some more iron. And that is an aquifer, so be prepared. We're actually gonna, just to minimize the inconvenience of mining aquifers, we're going to put this all into like a little pit. There we go. And that way, it shouldn't flood the whole cave. And we just gotta swim up into it to get the rest of the iron. Alright. We're definitely not hurting on iron, though. We are good on that. We have like a stack and then a little bit more. That's one reason why I was kind of worried about dying, just because I didn't have too much stuff then to like recover. But now that we have this, I am a little more comfortable with being reckless, because we could just easily get ourselves a full set of iron tools again. But that's that ravine done, so let's head back and find a spot to start our strip mine. Where even is the entrance to this? There, it's like right here. Yeah. We're gonna continue it then. We're gonna do it like right here. Also, I will say one thing. Everybody out there, please mine like this. Because I swear, people who mine like this, like it's fast and all, but it's like, going up, it's like you just hit your head, and then going down, it's like, so slow, but when you go down these staircases, it's, what? Okay. I guess Null agrees? Or disagrees? Perfect timing on that, though. I was just deciding to talk, and then Null interrupts. Oh, that's a geode, look at that. Nice. Alright. I actually completely forgot to mine that geode in the other cave. I'm just realizing that now. How do we get down here? Oh, wait, is that? Oh, that's one of those holes. Went straight through this geode. That's funny. What we'll do is kind of go around. There, so that way we have a way down into this geode. And I'm also gonna put a torch, like, right in there. Just light this whole thing up. That way nothing spawns in it. And we'll take and we'll take what we want from this. Oh, what the heck? What the heck is that? There was something down there. There was something down there for a second. I'm gonna have to check that in post-editing. That might have just been... some visual glitch, but... with this mod, you really don't know. But there was definitely something like flickering down at the bottom of that hole. It's a little unnerving to think about. Is there something underground with me? And I'm paranoid. Looking behind me all the time. Should be getting to deep slate soon. No, it's not really deep slate, it's just stone. Because for some reason deep slate does not exist in this version. Or in this mod, it just kind of gets replaced with stone. Hearing water, like, kind of below me. Oh, there's lapis. We can actually use that enchantment table now. That's nice. And I'm also gonna make a side tunnel here to go around towards that water. But we're not gonna use it yet. We're going to just keep going down. We are almost to the perfect level for diamonds. Was that a normal cave sound? I really don't know. It's really hard to tell with a mod like this. I believe it's like... Y... Is it like Y minus 59 is the optimal level for diamonds? In strip mining? I think so. So, we should be almost there. We should be there now. Oh, yep, there's bedrock. So, we have reached it. Which means we get to do the fun part. Just mining a straight tunnel, which means we get to sometimes look back and see if anything is behind us. And with this mod, chances are high that there will be something behind us. Oh man, imagine if we had like the old void fog. Oh man, I should get the mod that actually adds that back. That might freak me out. Because I won't be able to see like 3 feet in front of me. Arguably, that might kinda take away from the experience of the broken script, but I think if I'm mining near bedrock, it should have the void fog. I don't even know why they took that out all those years ago. I think it was mostly for like building stuff, you know, because people would make bases way down here, but the void fog would kind of take away from that because you couldn't really see what people were making. So it's kind of just like, why even make why even make stuff down here if you can't even see it? I think that was their reasoning for taking out the void fog. That's just going off the top of my head. Yeah, and this definitely feels like a tunnel that I would see, like, Herobrine or something in. So, yeah. I heard deep slate sounds different. Just keep looking up there, because I feel like I'm gonna see something. One thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to make a little compartment here. And then another one for, like, chests. At a certain point, I'm going to put a little bit of coal in here. Smelt up some iron. And I'm gonna make another crafting table because I have just enough. Put that here. We can make new pickaxes from down here if we ever need to. Because I don't want to use all this up already. I actually want to use this to get some obsidian and make another portal at a certain point. So, yeah. So I'm just gonna mine here, get some more stone, and then probably once my inventory fills up here, like, completely, I will return to the surface and start making the foundation for a house. And if anything happens in between then, I will make sure to cut to it. So, yeah. Because I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to watch, like, an hour of mining. I think that'd be pretty boring, in my opinion. Oh, okay, well, we got diamonds right off the bat. We're not even that far into our strip mine. We've already found diamonds. Okay, that might have been the sound of the furnace. I'm freaking myself out here. And I guess the dilemma arises. Should I mine these right away? Or should I wait to get fortune on a pickaxe to mine these? I think I should wait. Because we already have a good amount of diamonds up top. We can make another diamond pickaxe if need be. So I think I'm gonna leave these diamonds open. And we're just gonna continue going. See, like, I don't know if that's a normal cave sound or not. I think it was because the mood percentage went to 0. But it sounded too directional. I don't know. I don't know. There is something about that just didn't seem normal. Let me tell you, the amount of times I've checked over my shoulder, and that's just a crazy amount. It's crazy. It's crazy work. And I swear, if I see a name tag off in the distance... Oh! More diamonds. Yeah. More diamonds. So how big is this? Oh, might be a 4 vein? Looks like a 2 vein. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Let's just go ahead and place another torch at the end here. That way I can see them in all their glory. Oh. Yeah, I'm really starting to lag now. Maybe I should go to the surface and see what's happening. Because it seems to be getting worse. Oh, yeah. Yeah, look at the MS ticks. It's kind of like bouncing between, like, 7 and, like, 40. I saw 40 at one point. Almost happens, like, every time I mine. Yeah, it gets worse every time I break a block. That's weird. Alright, I think I definitely have enough cobblestone, so we're just gonna go until this pickaxe... until this pickaxe explodes in my hands. And then we'll head back to the surface and see what's up. Because I kind of feel like something's happening that shouldn't be happening. Alright, we've made it to the surface. What's going on up here? Why is it lagging so bad? Oh, I'm gonna turn my resistance up for a moment. What's going on up here? Why is it so laggy down there? Is there anything even up here, or is whatever's causing the lag down there? That's the question. Did all these trees just, like, kind of spontaneously appear? Or am I going nuts? Not sure. We do have enough cobblestone to finish this now, so I might as well just fill all this in. And yeah, I guess if I really want to, I could make this taller, but I would have to, like, break the trapdoors and put them back down, so I think this is good. If anything, if you want to make it a deeper, we could just mine it, you know? So, yeah. Now that we got cobblestone, let's just make the base, like, a simple little foundation for another house. And probably after that, I will end off the episode, because I'm coming up on 2-hour record time, and I got dinner to eat, so yeah. Alright, so I made like a basic little frame here. It's definitely a little larger than the first house. It's got like a U shape as well. I realized I've never actually made a U-shaped house before in Minecraft. I know, big surprise. But basically the plan is this is gonna be like a two-story, maybe even a three-story if we count the attic. And the second floor is gonna be devoted entirely to storage. And there's gonna be a basement where I plan on turning that into like maybe the upstairs could be like the villager trading place, and then the basement will be storage. So either way, there's gonna be villager trading in this house, and there's also gonna be a good storage system. And obviously this is like the bedroom, and obviously I'm also planning on surrounding this with a wall. And probably we'll have to incorporate this into the wall somehow. Maybe we could leave it like right outside at one of the corners. I don't know. The good thing about walls is we can kind of make them a little flexible. So anyway, yeah, this is gonna be the frame of the house here, and I'm not gonna have time to finish it in this episode. That's gonna be the bulk of next episode. So let me just depot all my stuff because I am filled to the brim with stuff. Now that I've cleaned my inventory, let's try to sleep again, okay? So we can still sleep. How's our day counter looking? Day 5, okay. So nothing's tried to reset the day counter yet. And everything looks normal. So, yeah. So that's gonna wrap it up for this episode of Minecraft: The Broken Script. And honestly, the more I play this, and the longer that I experience this mod's events, the more intrigued I get with this. Because it seems like the longer I play this, the more interesting the lore gets. And I know that's definitely intentional. Not much else to say besides, in the next episode, we're going to be finishing that house behind me. And we're also going to be getting a cow farm up and running. And we also want to find a village. I really want to find a village and actually get some villagers here, because that would help a lot to get a villager trading system up and running. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, I'd really appreciate it if you gave a like and commented on the video and subscribe, because it really helps out the channel, and it feels great, you know, to see that subscriber count go up. But once again, you're not legally obligated to do so, so do as you please. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one, y'all.